Hey everybody, it's me Zach, and this is Potato, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me Zach, and hi, hello, I'm so happy Poe joined us today for a video, even though he knows we're reacting to Amberlynn Reed. A few PSAs before we get to today's reaction is, the first thing is that I've uploaded twice yesterday. Twice, mostly because it took a long time to upload the video about the breakup and this, that, the other. So I uploaded that early in the morning, and I uploaded my reaction to her last vlog later in the evening. So if you haven't watched both of those, make sure to go back and give it a quick look. The second thing is that Amberlynn did stick to her members only live stream. I've read a bunch of stuff in different places, mostly my Twitch community. I've read a little bit about some things that were being said and or done in the live stream, but I haven't actually seen any clips. I did a quick search on the YouTubies today to see if anybody else was talking, and I might just be dumb as fuck, but I couldn't see anything. So I'm gonna give it some more time, but also I'm not paying the $10, and so if I miss something juicy in that, well, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. And I hope you all feel that too. I hope you all feel okay not knowing what is going on because you aren't giving her $10 for a 2-hour live stream once a week. But also, you know what? If you do, spend your money however you want. That's your prerogative. I'm just personally, that's my choice here today. But I'll take a look at it. I'll see if there's anything else that comes out, and if feels like something worth talking about, I will update you in a future video. Hi divas! Some people have since sent me some links to some places to go watch some recaps and things like that, so I am aware now at this point that there's more out there, but at the time of filming there wasn't a lot yet, so I'll probably come out with something tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We'll see, but stay tuned. And then the last thing is that I know maybe I should have reordered how I shared this, but the second video I shared yesterday, which was a reaction, I think the way I titled it was a bit confusing to people. So I do just want to apologize. I was fully aware that's pre-recorded content. I know that she was technically still in a relationship during that video. I think the reason I titled it what I did was because her presence wasn't really in that video. It was the first video that Amberlynn posted after the breakup. That's really what I meant, like first post breakup vlog. But also, like, I think it was important to kind of like look at this vlog that had very little Tommy influence, whoever, whatever in it, regardless of if they were in a relationship or not. And just look at it and think, like, look how better off she is not physically being with Tommy, not talking about Tommy. Like, look how much happier she seems to be when she's just enjoying a day with her mom. And so that was really, like, my takeaway. I mean, I don't ever go into these videos knowing what I'm gonna title the video that I post. It's usually after I sit down and I have reacted to everything and I know kind of like what I left feeling, or what I left feeling was like the most important part of the video. And for me, I really left that video thinking, wow, I had such a good time. It seemed like Amberlynn really enjoyed that vlog. Like, it seemed like she was in good spirits and a good mood. And I think upon reflecting on their whole entire relationship, Amberlynn spent the majority of that relationship with Tommy Salami just absolutely fucking miserable. And so I think that's what was behind, or the motive behind me titling it the way that I did, and or putting like better off without Tommy or whatever I put in the thumbnail. But I do know that was confusing because I did get quite a few comments that was like, Zach, this was filmed before the breakup. So I just wanted to clear that up. I knew it was filmed before the breakup. This, even today, what we're about to react to, was filmed before the breakup. I simply, you know, was reflecting. She's so much happier without Tommy in her life. She's so much happier when she's interacting with her mom, when she's doing stuff that she seemingly, like, enjoys doing at home. You know, I haven't seen her really happy with old Thomas Salamis at all. And also, like, as a reminder, she knew this woman for all of like 5 or 6 months. So, like, let's be serious, okay? All right, okay. Anyways, today's video is titled, Taking My Third Semaglutide Shot, Cook With Me, Huge Grocery Haul, and Anxious for My Weigh-In. Bar vlog. And honestly, I would guess that this weigh-in is much closer to that Instagram weigh-in that she did like a week ago. I think that's where we're about at right now. So just so you know, it's probably going to be like 5:07 or something like that, because that's what it was at her Instagram. Although her Instagram weigh-in did involve all of her clothes being on and this, that, the other, and she does say she normally weighs herself naked. And then what else? Oh, and we also know that she's already taken her 4th semaglutide shot because she talked about that in the breakup live stream. I don't know. This is my ongoing problem with the live streams, you know? We just know so much already that, like, why do I care now about this week-old vlog? If I didn't have the live streams, this would maybe be, I don't know how exciting it would be, but it might be more exciting, you know? But here we are. Let's get to, shall we? Also, y'all, this is nearly 15 minutes long. I actually should have checked the time because I do have to leave later, but we'll have enough time if I actually get started right now, so let's get to.
Hello.
Hi.
Today is January 19th, and I caught up on a little bit of sleep last night, because if you guys remember the last vlog, I was saying how I just haven't been getting much sleep lately, and yes, it's by choice. I've just been busy doing things, and I prefer being awake. That's just me.
I prefer being awake. I prefer not getting any sleep or ever feeling rested. I prefer that, you guys. I prefer that. Despite me going on and on for years and years and years about my sleep schedule being messed up, I actually prefer to just be awake at all hours of the day. No sleep. Who's got time to sleep? She's so funny.
Your girl prefers being awake. That means her mental health is better. Any hoozle. I woke up to a 24-hour Cameo request, so I just want to say...
Wait. I guess I might get what she's saying. I don't know that that makes sense to me entirely, but I think what she's saying is, like, if I'm not sleeping all day, then my mental health is better. But that's not, like... Because, like, for instance, I do know that, like, a symptom of my depression, like, if it's really not doing well, like, I do take a lot of naps throughout the day, or, like, whenever I'm able. And so I know that if I'm not feeling the need to do that, that usually my mental health is in a better place. So that would make sense, but I'm also confused because she made it sound like, maybe I just misunderstood, but she made it sound like she got very little sleep. Like she didn't like sleep the normal amount. And then she said, I like being awake. But then she said, but if I'm awake, that means that my mental health is good. But if you're not getting consistent sleep, then I would say that your mental health is probably not good. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just confused. Maybe I don't understand sleep and mental health the way that Amberlynn Reed does.
Say thank you so much for that. Like, when people ask for 24-hour Cameo requests, I try to fulfill them as quickly as possible.
Well, yeah, because you got it.
I've gotten so much better at Cameos because I'm telling you, when I first started, it might not have seemed like it, but I was, like, shy and I was nervous and they were, like, a minute long. And now, like, I'm doing, like, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Like, I'm just yapping at the bits and I can't shut up. But I really want my Cameos to feel like I am genuinely, like, sitting there talking to a friend. I just want it to be super relaxed and chill and laid back, and it definitely does feel like I'm just like sitting there FaceTiming with a friend. So yeah, anyways, and by the way, I've been obsessed with this app,
I am so just intrigued by her consistency and trying to bring up the ways that she's trying to make money. It feels like something money-wise is going on, which, like, girl, get your bag. I don't care if you're trying to make money. Like, that's your job. That's your job. But it is weird that it's just, like, there's been such an uptick in reminding us of ways that we can spend money on her that I just find interesting. It makes me ask some questions, like, what else is going on here? Also, she's getting ready to talk about the dice streams thing, which, if you don't remember, Miss Ma'am posted a link to her to play dice streams or whatever with her, and it was, like, after she got done yapping about her situation types of deals on the community tabs. And she posted it like right after she got done addressing Alexis on her community tabs. I just had to pull it up over here to go back and remind myself of whatever it was mad about that day, or whatever she was mad about that day. Ooh, this is the first time I'm really talking today. I haven't really spoken any words yet today, so the struggle is real. But if you don't remember, it's still up on her community tab. She posted one day just like a full block of text talking about Miss Alexis, and then the very next post she had is, let's play my favorite game together, Dice Dreams. So that would make sense. This is probably close-ish to that time.
Dice Dreams? What is a dream? I've been obsessed with this game, Dice Dreams, and I posted it on my community post because there's like a little part where it's like, if you want extra little dice rolls, you can invite your friends, and everyone gets that option. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna post it on my
She wants them
post.
dice rolls.
Like, being promoted to do this, or like, it's a sponsor. It's literally not. I'm just playing by myself, and I wanted a couple extra little dice rolls. Not sponsored whatsoever. But if I remember, I will put the link below. You guys definitely need to play this game. Like, I think
the gag is like, okay, spoiler alert, but I have a sponsorship coming up with like a little mobile app, and Amberlynn would be the perfect person to promote said apps. Like, she would be so good to promote those things, and it makes me wonder if people haven't reached out to her to do these, and she's just too lazy to do the sponsorships or figure out how they work. But she would be so perfect, because you know that's what she does all day. You know she's just sitting over here playing the dice streams. You know.
if you join, you get some dice rolls. I get some dice rolls. I don't even know. All right, you guys.
I don't even know. You do.
Amazon haul. And this is
thank
not
God.
the package. Let me open this guy up.
Thank God we're getting some Amazon packages in this video. I thought we might go a video without you buying stuff you may or may not need. I hope there's another throw blanket.
Doing things is just drastically easier with no nails. I'm literally telling you. What kind of...
Look at Miss Throw Blanket back there. Just exactly in the spot that she threw it. Look at her. That's the star, baby. That's the star of this show. That throw blanket is everything to me.
Read this. So Wasabi loves a scratching device. Like, he has one at all times. He scratches on it, he lays on it, he sleeps on it, he plays on it. So I like to get him a new one frequently. So I've actually never seen ones like this where he can literally lay inside of it, which is perfect because he likes to lay on his scratch things. Like, it's literally so cute and aesthetic.
Do you have to constantly get cats new things? I really don't know, but I do have some friends that have 2 cats, and I don't feel like they're constantly getting new stuff for them like this. Like, I've seen the same scratching, like, activity posts and things like that in their home for quite a while, so I'm just curious.
Is going to literally love this so much. And there's like catnip, so I'm going to spray some like catnip on top. Alright, next is this little guy here.
Okay.
Easy breezy, beautiful. We don't need nails around here, girls. And then another box. So I am trying to do out with the old, in with the new when it comes to my perfume. And I'm going to be real.
What do you mean out with the old, in with the new? You're constantly in with the new when it comes to perfume. Almost every single haul you do, whether it's Amazon, Target, Walmart, whoever, whatever, includes you buying some fucking perfume.
Organizing my whole bookshelf, which has my perfume on it, and my perfumes actually I'm going to put in my closet. It's going to be this whole thing, but I'll vlog it. I am getting a couple more new perfumes. This one's called Clementine. I can't pronounce that, so let's just not even go there. That's what that looks like.
Okay, let's not.
Alright, let's smell it. Not having bat wings.
She's doing air traffic control at the airport. Could you imagine? You want to get a job, Amberlynn? Let's get you directing air traffic at the airport.
Oh, that smells so good. It literally smells like it literally has like a fruity clementine smell.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, that smells so good. It's like summer.
That's so crazy because it's literally got clementine in the name.
Summer's in the air. Next, we have this. I finally did it, folks. I got the new Mario Party.
Thank God.
Mario Party Jamboree. I am so excited to play this on my Switch. I cannot wait. Last but not least, so there's 2 things in here. One, we have some stickers. I'll show them in a second.
Oh, thank God.
This is just like a little rolly thing to put on my counter for when I wash my dishes. I usually just wash my dishes and then let them dry on like a towel. I'm over it. So this is actually for clean dishes to dry. So it's black and white, and I hope it looks cute on my counter, fingers crossed.
She's so good at explaining things, and by that I mean she's not at all. Because the way she talked about that first, used so many words to describe that, and it wasn't until the very end when she finally said, it's to put your clean dishes on, that I realized that it was like a drying mat for your dishes. She said it was a rolly thing. She said so many other things before that, and she could have just said, okay, cool, I got this new drying mat for my dishes. I'm tired of using a towel. Like, Wordsmith Lynn over here.
So I have been doing a lot of scrapbooking lately, and I like to use words in my scrapbook. So this is just like a bunch of quotes and words. All right, you guys, so we have a huge grocery haul.
Huge.
I'm bringing the groceries in. So I'm going to be putting away my groceries as I haul. It's going to be a whole moment. So I do like to have like frozen foods for moments where I just don't feel like cooking. And one thing I like to have are these beef and bean frozen burritos. I also got a can of corn.
I just want to remind you that it was a few vlogs ago that Amberlynn was like, oh, my brain is working so much better because I don't know what they put in fast food. I don't know what they put in fast food, but my brain's been working so much better because I haven't been eating fast food. And it's like, oh, you won't eat fast food, but you'll go get these processed burritos. And that's not to say that you can't have those things, but it's just like she's saying that it's the fast food, and it's like, girl, that is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from fast food, those little frozen burritos. Just so we're on the same page. Like, you're not doing something extra special and different. You're doing something extra special and different in the sense that you're not like spending extra money on takeout and ordering takeout 2 times a day. But you know what I'm saying?
Got 1 and 2 things of chicken broth.
Oh good, we got some
foil.
soups on the way.
In this bag, we literally just have
meat.
2 things of ground beef and a thing of ground turkey. So in fact, the thing about the ground beef that I get, it's extra lean. So the calories are the exact same as the ground turkey, and the fat content, literally the only difference is 1 gram. I got another thing of bagels because I've definitely been loving a bagel. I got a thing of Nutty Buddies. Don't judge me, I'm not judging you.
Don't judge me, I'm not judging you. Eat all the Nutty Buddies in the world, bestie. Do what you want with your body. Not the R. Kelly version, the Lady Gaga and Christina Aguilera version. Do what you want with your body, bestie. Like, you want to eat a Nutty Buddy? Great. But don't come on here telling me that you're all enlightened because you're out here not eating fast food anymore and you're buying processed food like Nutty Buddies and fucking frozen burritos.
I got some white rice. I used to eat this all the time. I got the Deli Fresh rotisserie seasoned chicken breast. It is literally the best lunch meat. I don't know if this is a new thing they do, but I've never noticed
I just gotta tell you, for real, just go to like the actual deli at the grocery store, and even if you don't want to talk to somebody at the grocery store, like, cause you can go up to the deli counter and be like, I want a pound of like sliced turkey. Or usually at a lot of grocery stores, they'll have like already prepackaged sliced deli meat from the actual deli. It's so much better. It's such better quality. Like, please, I just want you to have this joy that I sometimes have in my life when I get deli meat at the grocery store.
Before, I got this tiny milk.
That's
I
cute.
need it because I'm making my own gravy, and it's like I didn't need a huge thing of milk.
We're making gravy?
So I got this little one. I also got all-purpose flour. I'm telling you, I've never cooked with this a day in my life. But I'm actually going to be making my own gravy.
She's making gravy for what?
I got my favorite thing ever. Well, one of my favorite things. It's the Duke's Hot and Spicy Smoked Shorty sausages. So good.
More processed meat. Stunning. Great. I do want to see the cooking video of her making gravy. I need to see her make some homemade ass gravy. Not ass gravy. Ooh, what do you know about ass gravy?
I do refrigerate them because they last longer and they taste way better cold. Got some more scallions. I showed these in one of my last vlogs.
All the processed
meats. I didn't actually buy them then, but I bought them this time. It's the Jack Link's 2 flavors in one bag. I wanted to do a taste test for you guys one of these days.
Okay.
Got some butter. I also got more cream cheese. I didn't really need more of like just the regular cream cheese, but just in case I did get more. But I definitely needed more of my favorite cream cheese in the whole world. It's the honey pecan. Got some garbage bags. A bag of white onions. 3 potatoes because I am just one girly pop. And I bought a bag of potatoes before and I end up just like wasting a lot of them. So again.
I am confused though by getting the pre-wrapped plastic potatoes, because I think those are specifically for like making baked potatoes, but also you can just as easily go to the produce section and grab 3 potatoes. You don't have to, like, I just don't understand. I'm sure that's so much more expensive because of the packaging.
And I like to have just a couple frozen things on
Hot
hand.
Pockets.
And I enjoy a hot pocket. So I got the Italian style meatballs and mozzarella, and I also got the Philly steak and cheese.
It's so wild to me that Girly Pop is like, I'm not eating fast food anymore. My brain feels so much better because of whatever they're putting in the fast food. And it's like, what do you think they're putting in Hot Pockets? What do you think they're putting in Hot Pockets, Diva? Not that listen, I used to fucking go to town on a Hot Pocket, okay? I used to love a Hot Pocket. My mom kept our house stocked up on Hot Pockets. Like, that was something I would cook myself for lunch regularly, which probably explains a lot about me as a human. But like, you think that's all that different? You think that's just right around the corner from fast food town. All right.
I got another can of corn, a can of green beans, actually another can of green beans as well, 2 cans of tomato sauce, 2 cans of petite diced tomatoes, some of these caramel rice cakes, which are so good with regular cream cheese on top, I promise you. Delish.
I
also got the Cool Ranch Doritos, and then last but not least, I got some of these popcorners in white cheddar. I saw someone talking about these, I said I'm gonna give
those
them a try.
Good, I like them.
Alright, good.
I'm trying to think, I have a very short-term memory, but how many actual, like, produce and vegetables did she get? Vegetables, fruits, whatever, you know? She got some onions, those 3 potatoes, the scallions. Am I missing the fruit and veg in there somewhere?
Guys, now it is time for my third semaglutide shot.
Let's go!
Nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I know, I'm trying not to. So I'm currently wiping my stomach with a alcohol wipe.
We know she makes it to the 4th shot. How much farther do we think she'll make it after that?
While my mom's getting the semaglutide in the syringe. So it does have B12 in it, so it is like this reddish.
Does it have B12 in it? You've never mentioned.
Color, because B12 is red. When I first saw it, I was alarmed. I was like, what?
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
No blood.
That was fast.
Did you bleed right after?
Yeah. Last time I bled, I didn't tell you guys, and that was the only time I've ever bled before, so I was like, whoa. I messaged the provider, and they were just like, it's okay, like, don't be, like, alarmed, because you guys know me, I have, like, anxiety, so,
What? You do? You've never mentioned it.
Yeah. Not bleeding. I think it's because we did it so slow last time, because I was like, let's do it nice and slow. Because some people put it in slow, some people do it faster.
What do you know about putting it in slow or doing it faster?
I don't know. All right, you guys. A little cook with me.
Wait.
So right now I am just
Wait.
peeling.
Wait. We're not even using the plastic wrapped potatoes to make like a baked potato, because I think that's the purpose. Otherwise, why wouldn't you just go to the fucking produce section and pick up 3 potatoes? You can buy them by the potato. You don't have to get a big old bag. You don't have to get the plastic wrap shit. Surely her grocery store has just loose potatoes hanging out. I'm so sorry. He's not even phased. He's not even phased. Okay, all right.
Potatoes. I'm gonna be making like a ground beef. I'm saying gravy for the lack of a better word.
Ground beef gravy?
I don't know if we should consider it gravy, but we can. So I have water boiling on the stove for the
I'm getting my wish today. I'm gonna get to see the gravy making today.
Potatoes, because it is gonna be over potatoes. You can do it over rice, even over some like egg noodles if you want.
Oh my gosh. So,
And I'm making enough for leftovers.
The way she's cutting is kind of making me nervous.
Not be so creeped out by leftovers. Something I can never have leftovers of is rice, because within the last year, I learned that having leftover rice is actually really bad for you, because there's like a bacteria that can easily form.
I remember when that went viral on the TikTok, and I also saw so many people refuting it and just saying like, practice general food safety and you'll be okay. The number of times I've eaten leftover rice and been just fine. Please be serious, Divarina.
I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good off that. I also added a little bit of
this is just like, again, another thing about her anxiety is if she like worked on some tools to like address some of that, or like to respond to some of that. It's not unreasonable to see something like that on the internet and be anxious about it and be worried about eating leftover rice. That's like more than reasonable. But the other thing is if it's like stopping you from living your life, and you're saying right now that you want to try to eat leftovers more often and be more comfortable with it, then like maybe let's do some things to challenge that, you know? Like maybe we go look up actual like research and understanding about it instead of just watching a TikTok. Because there was a viral TikTok, so I assume that's where she got that information from.
To the water, so the potatoes have a little bit of flavor that they're boiling in. Okay, so now let's start working on the ground beef gravy. Just for the lack of a better
I just know it's not
word here.
I think she's already prepping herself and her audience for when it's not an actual gravy. Because she keeps saying like gravy or whatever we're calling it, for lack of a better word.
We're gonna start off with cutting some onion. And so I want to make small pieces.
Diva,
here.
I'm
not the greatest at cutting.
You're
onion.
not.
I usually don't even like to be cutting onion. I'm trying so hard to like get out of these weird anxiety
girl
obsessions that I have.
Girl. Listen, I don't have expert chopping skills either. Not by any means. But I'm it's making me so nervous. It's so nervous, and all of these pieces are so uneven. Oh my god.
Like these.
Oh
Alright, so these are nice and small. We need a pot, obviously. I am going to add the tiniest bit of oil so I can cook the garlic and the onion. Ready?
Oh, that pan is not hot at all. There's no sizzle on them onions.
Measure anything. I measure with the heart. So we're going to add some minced garlic like that.
Your heart is crying, girl.
Just cook the onion and garlic just a little bit, not fully. Alright, I'm trying to put you guys in a spot so you can see what I'm doing. So I am going to be cooking with extra lean ground beef. So that's why you really don't need much oil. If I wasn't actually cooking the onion and the garlic first, I wouldn't have used oil at all. The lean ground beef does have natural oils, but not a lot. So that's why I always use extra lean.
She's cooking the ground beef, and then she's just not going to drain the grease off out of it at all. It's just going to be a part of the dish. Cool.
Okay, this is looking perfect. So now I'm going to add the beef.
All right.
I'm going to add black pepper.
Okay.
Garlic salt.
All right.
And now I'm just going to cook the beef down. And let it get all mixed up with the onion and garlic. So I feel like in the last decade, I have definitely gotten a lot better with cooking. I am not gonna lie about that.
She has to say the last decade because that spans literally her whole entire YouTube career. And also, I'm not convinced it's true. And also, it feels like a really bold claim to make that you've gotten better at cooking. Especially because she used to swear she was so good at it. Just for the record. She used to, even 10 years ago, was on the YouTubies saying, I'm so good at cooking.
Nothing I've ever made I have disliked. I have liked everything I've cooked.
I believe
but
that.
I feel like as I've gotten older...
I believe that you ain't cooked something you never liked. I imagine anything you cooked would be something you'd be ready to eat, be happy to eat. I don't feel like you frequently are turning away things. That's no shade, I'm just saying.
I was never taught how to cook, so I definitely taught everything myself. I do have a family full of people that cook really well, but I was never taught.
Clearly.
So I'm self-taught. I'm trying to learn a little bit here and there, though.
Clearly nobody ever taught you how to cook. That should have gone without saying, Diva.
You guys can see, it makes the tiniest bit of oil, but not much at all compared to like regular beef. And like I said earlier in this video, this beef is literally only 1 more gram fattier than like ground turkey.
Thanks so much for telling me
again.
again.
The same amount of calories. Okay, so now that it is pretty much done being cooked, I am going to add a little bit of chicken broth. You can also use beef broth, of course. I'm going to add a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to add a little bit of milk here. Some flour. Some cream cheese.
Diva, what?
So you can add Worcestershire sauce, or however you say it. I don't have any, so I'm going to add some A1.
Some steak sauce?
I measure with my heart.
Also, this is quite simply, I don't believe a gravy. This is something, but I don't think like, but you know what, she said that, but I don't think by like the definition of like a gravy, I don't think it is. I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know, Diva. I really don't know. This is so fascinating that this is like something you're like, I gotta have this. I have this simmering in my mind and I gotta simmer it on the stove.
Now I'm just gonna stir, and this is just gonna thicken up as it simmers on the stove.
The thing is that usually when you make a gravy, or at least my understanding, is like a lot of times you like start off by like making a roux with like the flour and a fatty substance, usually like butter, right? And then you add the other layers and ingredients to it, like some milk and things like that. This is, I don't, listen, not a culinary expert, but I just don't think that this is a gravy. I don't know.
Wow.
And I'm just like, usually you have to like cook the flour, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know.
This literally smells phenomenal. So, I'm gonna let this thicken up, simmer. The potatoes are pretty much done as well. And I will show you the completed product. So here it is. It looks exactly how I wanted it. I tried it already and it's so freaking good. So here is my bowl with my potatoes. God. This is so comforting. Like, this is comfort food.
Diva.
So if you look at pictures online.
Diva. Comfort where? It's giving discomfort food. I'm sorry. It really is.
Of ground beef gravy. It all looks like this. I wish I had like some green to garnish. All right, so here we go.
A vegetable,
taste test.
anything.
It is really still steaming, so let me blow on this for a little bit.
She's like, I wish I had green to garnish, as if she bought anything green except the fucking scallions in her grocery haul.
Wow. It is so flavorful. Exactly what I wanted on a cold night.
What are the flavors? What flavors exactly?
Alright, you guys, so it is pretty late at night. I have leftovers for tomorrow. It was such a good dinner. It was exactly what I was craving. Tomorrow is actually weigh-in day, so I'm a little anxious about that.
Are we gonna get that in this video? Oh my god, it's almost 1 p.m. I gotta get going. I might have to Uber to where I'm going because I didn't plan for this.
Definitely been doing a lot.
That's my fault, not hers.
Moving my body a lot more. I'm definitely holding on to some water. I have some fluid retention due to my lipedema and lymphedema. Those are just illnesses that I have to deal with on this weight loss journey. And
illnesses that I get so heated when she brings up lipedema and lymphedema because literally, if you don't know the lore, she went to a lipedema specialist and they told her the best way to manage things is by eating like lower carb, high protein diet. And what was that last meal? Literally like a gravy is soaking some potatoes. What kinds of things did she haul in her grocery haul? Hot Pockets, frozen burritos. It's just like, yeah, of course you're gonna be holding on to fluid and retaining water and things like that.
And if I gain a couple pounds due to that, I'm not going to let it be a failure. I'm not going to let it make me give up. Because I know that I've been doing better. And I know that I feel better. Yes, it's greatly frustrating because if I didn't have these illnesses, then this wouldn't even be an issue. I would without a doubt be weighing in tomorrow and losing weight. But like the fact that I have been moving so much and I am so swollen could be an indicator that I gain a couple pounds tomorrow. So
it's because she's so active that she's gaining weight. It's just like, sure, I guess, but also you've been given advice, you've been given directions on ways to resolve that. You've been given help and you just choose to ignore it and you're just like, this semaglutide's gonna do everything. The semaglutide isn't gonna do everything when you're sitting over here nomming on Hot Pockets. And that's no shade at all. It's just the truth. You've told us what your medical doctor's advice has been, and you followed none of it.
It is what it is. As long as I keep making good choices, I'm gonna lose the fat. I'm gonna lose the things that matter because my lipedema and lymphedema is not going away. It's always gonna be an issue, but everything is gonna level out if I just keep staying on track. And no, I'm not perfect. Nobody asked you to be. I want to be able to enjoy the things that I'm craving, and you only live once. I want to lose weight and show people that you can lose weight while eating things that you love. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
You only live once is a crazy attitude to have. A crazy attitude to have when it comes to like doing things that are literally maybe going to shorten that span of time in your life. Like, I also really plagued myself because I thought she was going to weigh in, but she's just anxious for the weigh, and she's just talking about being anxious about it, not actually weighing in this video, so here we are. Just wild work and reasoning and logic, and I wish she would go talk about these things in therapy. I wish she'd go get a job as an air traffic controller. Oh my god, could you imagine? Would you trust Amberlynn to guide your airplane? Anyways, I do have somewhere to be, and so that's all I got. That's all we got for today. But thanks so much for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did and you're brand new, I hope you'll consider subscribing down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!